great to have you with us from Brooks Stadium in Conway, South Carolina. A couple of teams trying to stake their claim to being among the best in the country in this top 25 showdown we have in store. It's the NC State Wolfpack and the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down the sideline. Holly?
NC State's head coach told me before the game he understands that they are walking into a very difficult situation today. Their opponents have a big winning streak on hand, but so do they. He said, I believe that we can come and set the tone early. Look for them to be very balanced in their play calling, show why they've won these games 3 in a row, and really set the tone here early in the first quarter. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Wolfpack offense takes the field, and we'll get a look at them first. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did. He was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Well, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him, because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup. And you want to slow him down, like make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him, but you know he's going to get his.
Third down conversions, always a huge stat. They've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. Takes it on the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So Coastal Carolina's offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week, when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense...
Oh, he's got some space. 10. Touchdown, Chanticleer. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
Bringing it out. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The give on the inside. Got enough for the first. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. The hand to the running back. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Wide open downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's first down from the 11. Wide receiver comes in motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking for a man, it's Kelly. Finds his big tight end. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On third and short, the power run here. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina.
And he's in for his second touchdown, man. He knows what to do when he gets down there. He knows how to get in the end zone. And I love when you can run the football as you get closer to that goal line. Be the more physical team, and they're doing just that.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Pulls it, fired complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on second and short. Off play action. Under fire. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Safe to say, this defense sets the tone for their football team. They were the reason they won the last time out, and they are putting the clamps down on their opponent early in this one.
Out of the backfield, he's open. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides to back and leaves it. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's got an open man. Right down the gut of the field. Into the house. Touchdown, North Carolina State.
And QBs love their big tight ends, and especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggum receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often in this one.
They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Kelly. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Got the first himself. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Finds his big tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
The shot that clears had this offense rolling. They're going to go right back to him on first down. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Got him downfield. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. And we take a look at how these quarterbacks are doing so far. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Trying to run, it's Nowaski. And he's in! Touchdown, Coastal! His huge game continues. Third time he's gotten pay dirt in this one. And numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the season. And that kick was perfectly down the middle.
Man, oh man, what a day. His third touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything and padding those stats. And all you fantasy football guys, if you have my man at running back, it's a good day.
North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Knocked down for the tackle. The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. New set of downs after the completion. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Holds and fires complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Wants to throw again. Under fire. He's sacked. This defense all over it. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. Wants to bring it back. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So the Coastal Carolina offense takes over, and they'll go to work from here. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Kelly. It's on target and complete. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a first down. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. Got his man on the right. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. And the shot to clear are threatening on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Trying to bully their way in. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, shot to clear. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll move the tight end. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Anger. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. NC State going up tempo. Second down. They'll go to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. Oh, look at this thing. They may need a flight attendant on that one. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He gets a block. You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field? On display right there, and it was just about a return for a touchdown. Here's a heat. Still running at the 35. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Kelly. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Turning it on! And the strategy of just letting the quarterback run until he gets tired is not a winning one. Another explosive play and another first down. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. And now the Wolfpack will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Timeout called by NC State. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And they've moved closer and closer, and still they need 2 yards, 3rd and goal. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. The Wolfpack uses its final timeout. He wants to throw it. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. The option look. Now the toss. There's some room. They bring him down, a big gain on the option, and they will challenge your ability to tackle in space.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
Trying to get behind the defense. Upstairs, he's got it. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play has this offense in business. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Oh, they're after him. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, welcome into the epicenter of the college football world, our Orlando EA Sports Studios, and a great Week 8. We begin with a look at SMU taking on the number 10 team, the Houston Cougars. And it's the Mustangs sneaking out of here with an upset victory. Gonna have to see how the rankings shake up following this outcome. And that now gets this group to 3 wins, which is nothing to write home about yet, but brick by brick, this staff is starting to build something. Now back to your game on the surf turf. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Brooks Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. North Carolina State will kick it off to open the third quarter. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Delivers the stiff arm. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Motion from the wideout. To the air, it's Kelly. Firing to the right, complete. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Could be an alley. Past the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. What a brain cramp. He just lost track of the play clock and gets hit with delay of game on a 2-point conversion attempt. And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 58-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. He'll start this drive going to the air. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Pocket breaking down. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Well, they finally stopped him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The shot to clear is now ready to go on offense. Breaks into the open. To the house. Touchdown, Coastal. He scores for the 5th time in this game. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
Off the play fake on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And his throw is incomplete.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly, and that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
Looking left. And this is going to be incomplete on third. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Now on the return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Run inside. It's Nowaski. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Kelly. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Bringing the heat, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Off-play action on first down. Got rid of it just in time.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect their quarterback a little bit better.
Powers forward but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. Absolutely perfect. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. Slips through the line. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Nowaski. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Kelly. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Finds his tight end. Shakes a man, and he might take off. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Chanticleers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The unproductive first down completion now brings up 2nd and long. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. And after the failed connection on 2nd down, this offense faces a 3rd down. Just keeps slinging it. Stepping to the right. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. And the Chanticleers are rolling down the field. Running inside, it's Nowaski. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll go right back to him. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The shot that clears back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Rush is on him. Being chased. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Zings it complete to the right. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced them into fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. And we'll start the fourth quarter by trying to boot a 3 through there. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Trying play action. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Here's the pressure. Going long. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So the Coastal Carolina offense takes over, and they'll go to work from here. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul.
It's been said over and over, you have to protect players' head and neck area. This penalty so important at the college level. Wide receiver going in motion. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to the well. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
NC State has work to do to convert this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll look to pin him deep. Here's the return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Just feeds the running back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, the running back has it. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. And the shot to clear the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to the back. Here's a little room there. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. Now on first down from the 28. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Line getting set on 2nd down. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. Why are they doing this? It's 2nd down, but they're already set to punt. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And while they could run victory formation, you also have to think about padding those stats. After the earlier field goal, they'll try again, this time a 43-yard attempt. And it slips just inside that right upright. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
That's going to do it for us as the season